All right. So here we go, folks. Pretend I'm wearing a shirt and tie. It's like, I don't know, 5:40 in the morning, and I'm getting this recorded for you. So let's go over the Can of Bull energy drink case study really quick because yesterday people were having a lot of questions. So I want to clarify some of that. If you've already done some of this, do not feel like you need to go back and redo it based on what I say. Everything will be fine. But for a little bit of clarity, because how do we organize these? What are their effects? Things like that. Um, Let me just clear things up a little bit. Hopefully that sounds good. Because if it doesn't, boy, you're in for a ride. All right. So here we are taking a look at Charlie's questions. This is the back of the front page. He's got numbers 1 through 4. All right. Some people were really unsure what to do with number 1. What is the nature of each ingredient? We went over 4 organic molecules: nucleic acids, proteins, lipids, carbohydrates. So for this one, feel free to categorize them in each one of those 4. And then all the other ones, put them in other. So identify what is a nucleic acid, what is a protein, what is a carbohydrate, what is a lipid, and then all the other ones that aren't one of those, put them in the other list. What is the physiological role of each in the human body? Go with the base requirements or purposes. The base use of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are our energy. Lipids are our energy storage. Proteins are the ones that do stuff. Nucleic acids are our genetic information, just like we went over in the notes. That's all it means for the physiological role for each of them. And some of them you may hit and you won't know. You can look through the ingredients. Not all of them are in there, like sodium sulfate. And in which case, look it up. Find out. You have the sum total of all human knowledge in your pocket. We can use it. All right. Then, from your ingredients that you identified in number 1, which ones provide energy? And then number 4, once again, from the ingredients you identified, which ones contribute to building muscle tissue? So hopefully that still works or makes it more clear. Then you're going to go down. You've got all of the resources up here you can get from the front in order to look through the individual ingredients to determine. Most of these tell you what they do right here. All right, so let's go down to the last series of questions. So right here, take those ingredients and now place them out. What do they do? You can do this part and determine which ones are which by using these ingredient things. They tell you it's a sweetener, so that's going to be a carbohydrate. Hopefully you will get the idea as you go through this. What is this one? Well, down here, it's not super clear, but up here, it literally says it's a sugar, so it's a carbohydrate. This one is an amino acid. So when you come down to the table, sources of energy will be things like your carbohydrates and your lipids. Your amino acids will be your amino acids. Other ones will tell you they're a stimulant or they're a vitamin. And then there are some others. And when it says please categorize, all it means is try to put them together with any others in your drink. Just the one you picked, just the one your group decided to examine the ingredients of. Put like the different ones that you think may be related together, just kind of generally. You don't have to go through and get hypercritical on it. All right, then the questions. Number 1, you guys can probably figure that one out. I trust you. Number 2, once again, what is the physiological role of each of the molecules in your table? Well, they're either a source of energy, an amino acid, a stimulant, and a vitamin, or something else. Those are the molecules in the table. Then identify which ones of them provide energy, which ones do body repair. So it's very, very similar to what we already saw in the first set of questions, right? In what ways might the ones that do or do not supply energy, things like caffeine, why might that feel like energy? If you don't know how caffeine works, check it out. Uh, how are the ingredients in these drinks helpful to someone who's spending a lot of energy, like a runner? You can answer that. Does your analysis substantiate the claim that it's an energy drink? So, this is the big yes or no. These are called energy drinks. Do they actually supply energy? Now, as you move down here, most of them are not super complex. Um, look up number 8. It's a fun one to read about. Number 9 is getting a little bit deeper in. It wants to know why, if you don't sleep, do you lack energy? And once again, use research. This is a resource. We'll use it as such. All right, number 10. This is your opinion, and then back it up. Why? Make sure to supply evidence for why you think it is or is not. Number 11. Simple question. Should you buy a can of soda rather than one of those energy drinks? Look up something like Coke or Pepsi or whatever. Compare what's in it, compare what you find, and determine yes or no, why or why not. Do not worry about the assessment. You do not need to do this one. So hopefully that clears it up. If you need a clarity to any of these questions as you continue to go on and you forgot what I said, I mean, obviously this video is posted in Google Classroom, so feel free to check it out. All right, after this, you are then going to move over and start working on the classic experiments and molecular stuff. I know. Well, it's early. All right, hold on. Coffee, right? Caffeine. As you start to work through this, the next one is really more of a puzzle. I want you guys, don't just look it up to see what it said. Make your guesses. It wants you to guess what's going to happen, what the results will be. Then on the next page, it's going to be like, here were the actual results. Were you surprised? Why might this have happened? Why might it not? Please answer this as you are working your way through it. Don't look it up. Don't try to find the answer. Just work your way through it. It is a discovery experience, and you will learn more by going through and maybe being wrong. You won't lose points for being wrong than you will just looking it up and filling in answers the way that you will then already know they go. All right. So I hope that clarifies it. I apologize that I can't be here. I will see everybody tomorrow. I hope that you have a great day. And yeah, I guess I hope you have a great day.